Hey everyone, my name's Jared and I'm just going to show you a little few tips and tricks about riding motorcycles. I'm based in Southeast Asia at the moment, Cambodia, and this one will get you out of a lot of trouble if it's something you didn't know. So this is your main fuel switch. It's got three positions. Horizontal like that means you're actually running, there's no fuel coming out whatsoever. You block the tank off. If you go down to 6 o'clock, you'll start seeing fuel come out. That's your main tank. So that's where you'll be riding most of the time. If you go up like this, you'll also see fuel come out. Now that is your reserve tank. Why is that important? Because a lot of people don't know that bikes have reserve tanks. So they'll go and run out of their main tank, and then they'll go and push their bike to the local lady selling gas out of gas canisters, out of Coca-Cola bottles with lids on them, when instead of a hot push in a country that's currently 29 degrees, you can literally just flick this guy up to 12 o'clock and away you go. Now, I'm going to put my fuel filter back on. My fuel hose back on. I disconnected it for the purposes of the video and showing that the fuel is coming out. Although I do want to note one last thing, and that's that when you see the fuel come out, it's very important that it's clear. So I'll leave it at that and put my fuel hose back on like that and turn my bike back on to fully fueled main tank. And not everyone likes to leave their bike on their fuel constantly on. I ride my bike every day, so I like to leave it in that one position. Although there's been a couple of times where I've been riding around and it hasn't it's putted a bit, or it hasn't quite made the power it should, when accelerating usually. And that's usually because your main tank's running out. I just flick it up to my reserve tank and then I go and get a good fill as soon as I can. The putting is caused because you get a little bit of petrol storage in your petrol filter just here, but we'll talk more about that in a second. Alright, cheers, bye.
Smooth grooves to break beats, live dance to techniques, slaves bringing the heat, Greek dance floor, the raw energy, emotion, while styling, gliding and coasting.